What's good, y'all? It's your boy, the Answer Man, Wack and Hitman. You know they got a relationship. They both rep that red card. They getting together, talking about the Mook battle, the third round. What's up with the paperwork, and who really won? Let's get to it.
A hitman's supposed to be pulling up, and we're gonna go over it because I kept it real, and listen, there's no mystery. Hitman is my guy. That's family, right or wrong. And I kept it real, but I think me keeping it real is leading y'all to believe he did something wrong, which he didn't do nothing wrong, right? Now I'm hearing Hitman had fake paperwork. Hitman ran a narrative, and because he put these things in a rap battle, it's like he lost the battle. Now, me personally, I had the battle 2-1. I gave Mook the first round. I had Hitman 2-1. My man Bang, it was Bang that gave Mook 3-0, which is crazy. I don't know what the hell wrong. Maybe back in Hitman's pre-cinnamon days, ain't no telling. He was an actor. He was a guy. But
What?
pre-cinnamon days.
What the hell does that mean?
Pre
Before me?
Baby, she got
Okay, let me tell you
Oh,
what that means, Cinnamon. Where is she at?
I didn't
This
know
is
you
what that means. You remember the guy that you first seen? When
Uh-huh.
before you seen him, other people seen him, and the same things about him that you seen that led you to where you guys are today. A lot
Oh,
of
okay.
people approach Hitman, but yet you was the special one because you
Mhm.
the only one I've ever seen him go Teddy Ruxpin, teddy bear, all this shit,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yes.
Behind your back, we talked about him. We called him soft. We called him Marshmallow Man,
Mhm.
and he didn't care. So once
Mm-hmm.
we seen he didn't care about what we said about him because of his change of ways with you, we knew it was real.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I knew that's what you
Like,
meant.
what's up, man? What's
Listen,
up with
man,
it?
Hitman, listen. So I go to Clubhouse. They attack me about this. I tell them I had you up 2-1, right? I
Hmm.
noticed. Let me tell you what killed Mook off with me is the fact that he didn't address the things you said. And what was a dead giveaway was when he took the mic and said, if the paperwork say Jonathan, that ain't me, I'm John. No. Your Wikipedia says your name is Jonathan. And when he did that, and I looked it up, I'm a man. I know when we trying to avoid things and dodge things, right? So
Hmm.
I said, okay, some truth there. So I waited for a couple days. You know me, Nap, I need the paperwork.
Hmm.
Pronto, you ran it. I sent it in to my team. And when I go in there, Prince and them is in there, the exposers, they running the paperwork. So I said,
Hmm.
well, listen, I looked through it, but what kind of paperwork is it? They said, Wack, it's a complaint by the security guard, as well as some of the
That's
other
it.
tenants in the building. It's
Yeah.
also um, dude. I think the wife or maybe even the building has filed a restraining order on him, right?
Hmm.
So I said, okay, so this tells me he lives there, but he's not on lease, right? So now you got to ask yourself. So I'm listening to it. I said, well, it's no criminal court, right? Which is odd to me. Because some of the things the lady said, she said he was like saying inappropriate things, like mentioning gangbang sex sessions, following her to the bathroom, which I don't think he followed her to the bathroom. I think he had did so much that maybe she was going to the bathroom. He might have been following behind her. He had did so much where he made this young lady feel uncomfortable. I believe she might have quit the job, right?
Hmm.
So I said, well, there's no criminal cases. I see it's a complaint from the neighbors. There's a protective order on the girlfriend and the kid. Was it one on the kid? I believe was it one on the kid?
Yeah,
And
the
I
kid did
see
talk. Hmm.
that it was like 15 complaints, like some shit like that, right?
Hmm.
So my thing was I can't I can't put the defense on him because it didn't go to court. But I know he's a drunk. So I said, who is Murda Mook? Murda Mook is a battle rapper who's had a couple music deals. I know Busta Rhymes, I think maybe Rough Riders or something like that. I may be mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And ultimately, he has taken his seat on the battle rap mountain. So I said, well, who is Hitman? I said, Mook made battle rap two, three times a year. I don't know if he's still doing that many times now, but two, three times a year. And they might be giving Mook 10, 20,000, maybe. So that's 30 to 60,000 a year. Okay. Who's Hitman? Is he a battle rapper? Yes. Now I don't like to speak people business, right? But I said, unlike Murda Mook, who may get booked two, three times a year, Hitman does tours where he's out 2, 3 months at a time a year, where every day he's getting paid. And Hitman get paid a substantial amount of money to battle rap, right? I believe in one session, one of Hitman's sessions is probably the equivalent to maybe 3 battle rappers for the whole year, right? Hitman, you seeing 6 figures. This I know for every time you get on that stage. I know because I personally called you one time with the number that I thought was a great number. You said, I love you to death, but respectfully, I can't do it for that number.
Yeah.
Right? So I
Yeah.
know what that number was,
Yeah.
right? I think
Yeah.
I called you with like 75,000. And
Yeah.
you said, it's a great number. And unless you telling me you really need this for whatever
Mhm.
reason, I need my regular number.
Yeah.
And I respected it because it was just something I was trying to do. So everybody said now, Hitman released fake paperwork. No, wasn't no fake paperwork. Was it paperwork from the actual court? No. But with the paperwork he had, this was all the complaint paperwork, right?
Mhm.
Now this very paperwork is probably gonna end up in civil court somewhere or something like that. So it ain't no hitman that he took this paperwork and which was real paperwork. It was a signature, it was booked, it was filed. It is real people that are saying it was victimized. I got from it, do I think he was saying some wild stuff? Absolutely. I tried to water it down and say, because he's a New Yorker, maybe he was saying suck my and all this type of thing. But the exposers wasn't going for it. They read it. He was saying a lot of outlandish things in the hallway. He put hands on the baby mama and the daughter.
Well, so this what I just wanted to say to everybody. Like this gonna be the last time I really speak on this because
Mm-hmm.
it was entertainment for the battles, whatever. Y'all they gonna say whatever they want. But what people fail to realize is people talking about my fiance getting shot all day,
All the
every
time.
day.
That's a
Like
fact.
before I battle Mook, he was at a watch party debating with people for an hour after the battle before me and him was even locked in, trying to convince people that my girl really didn't get shot. People rapped about it. It's all love. It's all good. I take it on the chin. So I
Yeah.
just want people to keep that in mind when things like this come across my desk and want me to feel sorry for it. No, nobody
But
feels
before
sorry for
you
me.
go further, I'm gonna tell you what I really respect.
Mm-hmm.
I know you. The fact that as long as you in this game and doing what you're doing, the attacks on Cinnamon gonna come. I
Mm-hmm.
know for a fact that Cinnamon is still in front of you and said, baby, do your thing. Because if Cinnamon would have expressed any signs of weakness or is bothering her, I know you would have shut down. You would have killed it. I'm off the scene because that's bigger than you than in this what I know, and Cinnamon gotta know. I would have lost the bet. She's special because I told somebody this the other day. You don't know somebody who that person is for you until you actually meet them. You can give
Mm-hmm.
a description of what you think it is, but when you
Mm-hmm.
read them and when they make you feel a certain way, that's what it is. And I've never seen you complain, get mad. It's been a few times because I watch your fist on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
I watch your fist and your left foot. If
Mm-hmm.
that left foot pivot and I see that right shoulder, I'm like, nephew finna flip out. But I've never
Mm-hmm.
seen you go there.
Yeah.
So look, if Mook is getting, I established that Mook's a drunk. I guess he kept saying I'm sober, so he's not denying that. You hear? Did you hear him on stage?
Yeah, he said we went to rehab. He's sober now. So from my
Yeah, he even
understanding, he's
said
been
that.
sober for a couple months. Yeah, he's
So
sober
he
now.
really, he was even saying it like while you was doing your thing. He like I'm sober than a motherfucker. Like so, I said,
Mm-hmm.
okay, dude really had a problem, but
Mm-hmm. So I was saying, yeah. So I was finishing. I was finna say. So I just want to get the fans in the mindset of me coming up with a battle. I don't just do that and just look for people to destroy people, but Murda Mook, he called around Nelly, Murphy Lee, they called me. He was reaching out trying to get dirt. You know what I'm saying? He tried to reach out to Bags and Bodies, my other owner, to get dirt. Like he was doing what he's supposed to do. So when I come across information like this, I only gotta protect myself. If he wanna try to come and do, even though I ain't worried about nothing out there on me, but I see how low he willing to go, it's like, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? Let's
well,
play ball.
first of all, I don't think you went low. I gotta say, the truth can never be considered disrespect.
For
I'm gonna be
sure.
real. I crossing the street. I think you did his baby mother and his daughter a favor because they probably were scared to tell people. And now that people know, he might think twice about what he's doing. The people in the building he didn't care about, but your voice is so loud, your presence is so big.
Hmm.
His family members, friends, her family members, friends, they now know about it. Best believe she's gotten some calls. So
Hmm.
you did her. I don't think you did nothing wrong, but we here to
I mean,
clear
this
up.
is yeah. I mean, we in battle rap. They would have did it to me. Can you imagine if somebody had them same allegations of me beating on Cinnamon or something? Would I be out the game? What? What?
No,
What? What?
it's
what?
over with.
It's
Nigga, they
over for me.
listen. They would
So
have been in shit. Nick 15,000. It'd have
yeah,
been
it's been over.
it'd have
Yeah,
been over.
it's been over for me.
It'd have
So
been over with.
all I'm doing is we in a tough game. It's kill or be killed. So I came across some paperwork 2 weeks before the battle. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that all day. A fan sent that to my DM. Was like, look, Mook got a restraining order on him, but they didn't even know how deep the rabbit hole went. So we
Gotcha.
went and saw more stuff, and I just add stuff like it was like 12 days before the battle. So I'm just adding
So
stuff
you
like
had
that.
to add stuff, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that stuff that sent to me a couple weeks before the battle. So I'm just really adding stuff. I changed my whole third. I had a whole nother third. I had 5 rounds. I had 4 rounds about the face off. And I had made another one just like trying to see what I was gonna use. So I'm just picking through stuff. I changed other words. I'm just gonna go the personal route. I'm like, they never seen this because the whole battle leading up, they kept saying, man, Mook got so many situations to break down from Hitman. What Hitman gonna say about Mook? So in my head, I'm like, oh, they never heard this. Like this is
No,
crazy. You
nobody
know what
never
I'm saying?
heard that.
So I'm
And
like,
when
yeah,
you
I'm like,
pulled the paperwork out,
yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go that way, and I ain't want to get too intricate with that because it was too. The allegations were so crazy. I ain't want to take away from the fact. I ain't want to get witty. It's like, man, they say
nah,
he
you
beat your
definitely
daughter.
didn't. You did it in a respectful way because you could have shed a lot of light. And listen, whoever the young lady is, whoever you are, that was wrote filed the complaint of being harassed. Listen, you can reach towards me underscore the 100 show or R underscore ANN underscore B to my wife. We would love to talk to you. We would love to get your story out. You know, you
Hmm.
got a voice to be heard. So you can thank Hitman that now we are aware that it is somebody out there that may have been violated. You know what I mean? As a woman, I have a daughter. You know, we have sisters and wives, and everybody know what type of man Hitman is when it comes to
Hmm.
his woman and his significant other. We all know that, right? I
Hmm.
never forget talking to you after Cinnamon's situation and really talking to you because you was really hard on yourself. I never forget the first thing you said. My dumb ass, I went live at the game. You was at a game or something, right? I said,
Yeah.
nephew,
Hmm.
if you had an inkling that it was any danger on your home,
Hmm.
right? Like, stop acting like There was something going on, and then you went somewhere. No, this is a bunch of weirdos.
Now imagine listening to people every day tell me she ain't really go through that.
No,
Now
no,
really, you know what I'm saying? Well,
no, no.
listen what
She
I
went. I
do,
know she
and I
went
take on the
through it.
chin, and they crying because they favorite rapper got a new angle put out on him of something I ain't make up. Like they act like I made that stuff up. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, y'all really be y'all emotional. Y'all can't even take what y'all dish out.
The
Y'all
truth,
laughing.
yeah, it's the truth. And Mook, listen, bro. In the day, um, when
Well,
you
shout out to Mook
denied
ain't
your
really Mook ain't
name,
yeah, but Mook ain't really cry about it. That's one thing
no,
I give him. He ain't said nothing like his man did too much. He can't, I know he probably can't, but he ain't,
he
what I'm
bet,
saying? He kept it.
bro. Listen, hit man. We're men.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody hitting us with some truth that we
Mm-hmm.
thought we had buried somewhere,
Yeah.
we not talking. We not making no
Mm.
noise about that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? And at the
Mm-hmm.
end of the day, I want to know. And I think it's only one battle people would want to see. You've been taking everybody down, bro.
I've been about a long time, man, and that's another thing. People
It's
so
only
quick.
one more that you
Listen,
gotta do.
people so quick. I've been doing this so long, and I've been like so successful in what I did. Like it make people mad. You know what I'm saying? It's like the moment they can say I lost, it ain't like he lost. He 3-0, he trash. He had 3-0, 3-0. But I just be like, why they keep watching the person who lose 3-0 every battle so
No,
much? You
no,
know what I'm saying?
we
So
ain't. No, I've never seen you.
so
Uh,
I really take it. I'm starting to learn. Like I'm starting to deal. I'm starting to embrace the haters and embrace the. I don't get as mad no more. Like with the comments and that stuff don't bother me.
you know, with success comes enemies. You
Yeah,
know that.
yeah,
Everybody's praying for your downfall.
yeah,
That's just what that is, right? And
yeah,
as men, we know one day we gonna take some losses and we're gonna have our wins. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we all destined to, cross over
I
one
won't-
day. But
Yeah.
hey, look, you've been taking on Geechee Gotti, then you come with Mook, and before that, you've been taking on some heavy hitters, and I'm sitting there scratching my head. Where do you go from here? Like, if you had to say, this is the big shebang.
Hmm.
Now, I know what I think it should be, but where do you go from here? Like, where does Hitman go? You just, Geechee, that's my partner. You got it. You got Geechee. You got Mook. 2-1, 2-1, both of them. You got a bunch of other people you done got. But where do you go? Because you're not going to play down. Like, that ain't what you're going to do. You're going to say, how many battles you done had, man? Go on out there and battle some of the greats. Then come see me. Where does Hitman go from? Like, if they say, all right, Hitman, you got one more in you. Big shebang. This is for the people. And this is to solidify who you wanted the best to ever do it. Where do you go? Who is that opponent?
Hitman Holla versus rematch with my dog Surf, man. I rematch my boy Surf. That's it. I'm
They
done
want to
battling.
see.
And I,
They want to see
who they want to
Hitman
see
Holla
versus who?
versus A Verb, hosted by 607 That's what they want to see. That's it. The
Man,
teacher and the student. Hold on.
this
The
is
teacher
crazy.
and the student. Now, Verb tells me, Wack, I don't battle rap no more, but I will come out of retirement for my student. I said, I think the student, might re-educate the teacher. I think personally, the last shebang, the explosion, because it's St. Louis. See, one thing about you come to Cali, you live where you live, but
Mm-hmm.
it ain't no doubt about it. You a Saint lunatic. You's a Saint
Mm-hmm.
Louis Negro.
Yeah.
Everything about that is St. Louis. Now I don't know. I know y'all got y'all little thing, but you ain't scared of old Verb, are you? You ain't scared to get up there with it.
No, nobody want to see that though.
Who?
That's over with.
Who
You
don't want to
already
see that?
nobody.
What?
Go ask the battle coach if they want to see that. I
I
know you
tell you
just
what, this
nobody
what we
want to see
gonna do.
that, man.
I'm gonna get with Nick. I'm gonna have Nick go on his page, and I'm gonna go on my page, and we gonna see what the percentage of people we need. What we think? How many people we need to vote? 1,000?
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people vote.
Okay. We
They ain't
want at
gonna.
least. I look. We ain't gonna even count the votes until 1,000 people have hit it. And we're gonna see the percentage of people that say yes, that will be the grand finale, Hitman Holla versus A Bird, or no. I don't know what you talking about. We got to give it to Bird. He good at what he do. And you didn't came in as an underdog and you got the crown. Has anybody took the crown from Bird? See what I'm saying? He already had made his exit when you came in putting in your work, doing whatever he was doing. No, for real. We ain't saying you ducking nothing. You ain't ducking.
Nah, we battled in 2012, and
Nigga, that's
it was one of the best. It was considered one of the best battles ever. No, I'm just giving you the
but
timeline.
y'all was still kind of good, right?
Somebody called me. Okay? Yeah, I mean, yeah, we. That's the first time I got to. But what I'm saying is, my career skyrocketed. Like Averb is like Averb, like his last battle got like 70,000 checking for him.
Well, his last battle, what?
Got like 70,000 views in like three,
Let me
four
explain
months.
something to you.
I'm like checking for him.
As old men today, we're still tuning in to see Tyson and Holyfield right now today. Old as they are.
But if Averb can't get that traction on battling somebody else, why would I?
No,
Why? That's what I'm
brother.
saying though. It's the
We don't
traction because he's
expect him.
battling
We
me.
don't. Okay, watch this.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Like
don't
nobody.
expect a verb to look right now today. If we counted up the draw numbers, Hitman's ahead. We know that, but the politics of what that is and what that represents, and everything behind that says overall, I believe that you and Hitman A Bird did out count anyone you didn't did. Straight up, just because it's y'all two. I think
Well,
your numbers would be greater and his numbers would be greater as well.
mm,
You that's crazy. So you think Bird brings nothing to the table?
he just did 70,000 his last battle. Like who he got that's freezing cold. That's like if you drop the album and did and then you supposed to be that dude, but you only sell 4,000 units. Why would they be like, hey, you should do a collab with Young Boy? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you gonna be like, wow, like his last. I mean, Young Boy be like, yo, his last shit ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm just all about what you doing now.
Okay,
Like
watch
it's
this.
freezing cold.
If Game and 50 Cent did a collab song right now, it's gonna hit the top of the charts. Both of them independently dropping a solo song right now, it's a struggle to get to the top of the charts because it's a bunch of youngsters out there. They gonna do well, but if they people heard Game and 50 dropping something together at midnight, it's gone. Just because of the politics of who they are. I ain't saying he's a bigger draw than you. Do I think
Now, I ain't saying you saying that. I'm just saying like the way it work. It's just like I'll be doing the biggest favor ever.
no, because I don't think he's ever coming back.
Oh
It's
well,
not like it's not like once he battles you, then he gonna get back. I just think he'll come back just to battle you. I don't think Bird has it in his mind to ever like come back into battle rap like that. But this is something that the people want to see. You seem to think the people don't want to see it. We don't want to see you on Mook no more. We seen it. Who else we gonna see you with? Now, Surf is Surf out of jail?
nah. I was just talking stuff. Suck my dog. I'm just saying, Joe. You gonna
I
nah. I'm
can
just
see you doing that for Surf, being the dude you are when he
nah.
comes home.
Nah, surf, but I'm saying surf or draw. I was just naming like somebody that's what I'm saying that'll just stop though.
He gonna be a draw coming on. But then hey, listen.
No, I'm saying surf is a draw period, but then when he get home, I just said surf name. I was just being funny. Cause that's gonna be that's like you come on, it's gonna stop the you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, Hitman, for showing up.
Love you,
Find me on
Mark.
the 100 side of Clubhouse, and we out.
My dog. Mhm.
All right, y'all, there it is. Yo, this seemed like a calmer Hitman, don't it? It don't seem like he triggered by the fans, triggered by the so-called hate, triggered by the New York bias, triggered by the crowd. He was just calm, cool, collected, letting them know his thought process, letting them know how he thought he did in the battle. I still got Mook, Gentleman's 30. Wack say 2-1. That's his man. I don't know. I don't know how much he watched battle rap and all that. I don't know if he's into the lyrics or if he's into the delivery. I don't even know. I know for me it was Mook. Gentleman's 30. Too many bars, too many quotables, too many memories. But Hitman did do a good job. And I really like his demeanor in this back and forth with Wack. And he shows you the other side when he's not turned up for a battle, which is pretty cool. You know what I mean? Anyway, man, appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your boy. Till next time, we out.